Tom Tabertowski, fantasy football guru here. It's championship week in fantasy football. I got my bust of the year all picked out, but first, I gotta weigh in on this RG3 shutdown situation. Look, I think this thing was handled like a show from the beginning. The moment Adidas did this ridiculous all-in for week 1 ad campaign, I didn't like it. This is not the Big 12 conference, okay? This is the goddamn National Football League. And to think this guy didn't need OTAs or any preseason snaps and could waltz right in there week 1 is completely insane to me. Put down the $5 footlong and suck down some humble pie, Robert. I think you were drinking your own Kool-Aid, your handlers, your advertisers, this whole hype machine was built up, and frankly, it was a fucking disaster. So study up, because these defenses in this league are no joke. Except for the Cowboys. They're fucking terrible and embarrassing. Okay, it's time for my fantasy bust of the year. And it should go without saying, before I absolutely shit on this guy, if you're one of 53 men on an NFL roster, you're a goddamn physical specimen and a hell of an athlete. But unfortunately, you don't get fantasy points for picking up a third down blitz or laying a key block. You gotta score the football and gain yards. And this guy did neither of those things this year. In fact, this guy dragged you out to the barn and put you down like Old Yeller the day you drafted him. And it's none other than Trent Richardson. He's averaging 2.6 yards per carry this year. Hasn't rushed for over 100 yards all season long. And he's got one game this year at double-digit fantasy points for his owners. I mean, Christ, last year with Cleveland, this guy scored the rock 12 times and we found out he had broken ribs. I told Jimbo, this guy's Tabertowski tough. Can you imagine this guy running the rock when he's healthy? Well, now we know what it's like. It's slow with no explosiveness. Thanks, Trent. You completely shit on your fantasy owners this year. Thanks a lot. You, my friend, are my bust of the year.